Okay, so short little recap since it's been a little bit since we were last here in the world of Entomia. The heroes have went out with their knowledge of their mission. They're passing through the Michelin Forest, and along the way, they ran into some goblins while getting some loot, as is traditional. Then continued on their way and met the Grey Ranger. Nice elven person who they met in the woods, who is dating one of the NPCs we have previously met. And in addition to that, while talking with the Grey Ranger, they got ambushed by more goblins because they're in the area. And after a nasty fight that led to the death of the one and only Jakir, who then got resurrected, brought back to life, all that fun jazz that needed to happen. They found out a bit more details about the Grey Ranger's religion, which is the god of sparrows, and then they continued on their way to Nightenhawk, which is where we are now. So, as you guys have been walking this lovely morning, you got the trees start to thin, and then you see it. Nightenhawk, the Elven Capital. To the right of the gate, you see several towers raising into several thin towers shooting into the sky, and fairly far to the left, you see some blue roofs peeking over the wall. Now, Jakir and Gaymound, go ahead and give me a history check if you would.
Of course. Click on a brother right here. Skill check. History.
Okay. Okay, so Gaymound, Jakir, as you guys were heading to Port Nevermore, you guys distinctly remember passing through here, but that's about it. That's it. That's all you guys remember about it. You remember passing through. You passed through Nightenhawk on your way to Port Nevermore. So yeah, you have arrived at the gates. There's a couple elven guards, but they don't seem like they're intending to stop you.
Alrighty, boys, get through these gates, search for the little lady.
Let's keep going.
Hmm?
Alright, so we just go through the gates all fine and dandy?
Yeah, you guys just go through the gates all fine and dandy. Let me know if you guys are looking for, trying to figure anything out. Stuff like that as you wander around.
Move the map.
Yeah, let's get a little bit. So what do we see on our, are there any signs or indications on these buildings to our left and our right?
Make me perception check, anyone who wants to. See what you can see. See what you can see, as some might say.
Let's go.
Okay, well. Okay, we got some good rolls going here.
Mama, can you help me out here?
Perception.
I know, but I can't find anyone for me.
Wait, what?
What? You need to be pulled here?
Ah, yes, thank you. Okay. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see.
Did you roll perception, bro? Okay.
Okay, so, yeah. So, as you guys walk into town and start walking up this street here, let me check something real quick. I'm pretty sure I remember which building this is on the left, but I need to be absolutely sure. Is this the right set of rows, hopefully? Let's see. This is the right set of rows. It is the building I think it is as well. Excellent. Okay, so as you guys are walking down this street, you see right about nope, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why that's not showing up. There we go. So you guys see right about here there was a sign dangling from the side of the building with overflowing mug on it.
Oh, it's probably like a tavern bar.
Probably the inn, and I think we need to go there.
I agree. I'll be probably in there.
Okay, so
Yeah,
everyone
maybe
wanted to go in there?
Get a little bit of a drink.
Yes, sir.
I'll go ahead and hide it from you guys.
Oh boy.
You can come on in to this place.
We do a perception check of who is in here, surroundings.
Okay, so as you guys walk in, group up near the entrance, if you would. Just so I can safely do this. Recenter the view for everyone on this building.
Single file line into the building.
Sorry.
So you guys have walked in and you guys want to know what's going on here? Go ahead, roll me some perception. Let's see how much you notice.
Roll a 12, bro.
Oh.
Also,
Yeah.
in case Dragon's unaware, I think he's muted again.
God damn.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Didn't be like that though.
In a moment, so I had to check. Okay, so our perceptions are a 12, a 20, a 19, and a 2. Okay, so first I'll describe what Jebediah sees upon walking in here.
Lay it on me. Got nothing.
I gotta see what the breakdown was. Okay, indeed, it is what I thought. You rolled a nat one. Okay, so you walk in here, you look around, and like it feels to you like it just got like so dark. Like it honestly feels like it got probably darker than it got when you were talking with your patron that first time when you met him. You feel like it got darker than that. You're not seeing anything. Like,
He's blind now.
you have no idea what's going on. The rest of you, you see a bunch of, like, you see, not a bunch. There's only a few people, because it is the morning. And there's a couple people sitting around at some tables. So, like, let's see. Like, there's a couple people, let me get to the right layer. There's a couple people at this table. Person over in this seat at the bar, and then, of course, bartender behind it.
I guess I'm gonna try to slowly make my way to the bartender. Just try and talk to him if I can, like, do it without hitting anyone.
Okay, yeah, you can go up to the bar.
All right.
I'll go up to the table.
Okay, you're going to the table. So who's going bar, who's going table?
Me. I will go. Actually, I'll go to the table too. He's gonna need some backup.
Okay, so 2 of you at table, 2 of you at bar. Let's just go ahead
Planning a brawl
and
I got
flip
my
a coin.
Ready in case of anything.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the table. We'll start with the table. So, you guys walked over to the table. A couple people.
Yo, before we continue, can I convert my sorcery points to spell slots?
You can get an extra spell slot, yes. So you are technically at 4 available first level spell slots.
That means I can cast 4, right?
You'd be able to cast 4 of your first level spells.
We just got into the place. Don't burn it up.
I can use magic missile on the. No, I'm joking.
That would be an interesting choice. Definitely not a good one, but an interesting one.
Can I
Yeah, do you have to roll perception for the table, or can you just...
No, you guys walked up to the couple of people sitting there.
Well, let's start some conversation. We're 2 Southerners, bro. We got this.
Okay, brother.
Well, howdy.
How do you do?
Hello, one of them said.
Now, any of y'all got the down low about what's going on in here, Nighthawk?
Not particularly. I mean, it's the Elven Capital. We're just here visiting some family.
You've seen a lady around with a big bulky guy who is that right? A paladin looking feller?
Doesn't ring any bells.
Well, y'all know of anything interesting happening this evening in this here town?
Not particularly.
Not particularly, huh?
No.
What you say you got family? What do they do? What are they doing here? Where are they at?
Currently, 2 of them are still asleep, and the rest of them, I think, are at the churches.
Ah, the churches. Where's that?
The churches are, so if you continue up the street from the entrance to Nighthawk, and just go straight, and keep going straight until you're past all of the, spindly towers and have crossed, like, the giant, thoroughfare marketplace combination thing. Once you're, like, across that, there's, like, a cluster of 4 buildings relatively close together, all with blue roofs.
I see.
And yeah, those 4 buildings would be the churches. One for each of the Light Pantheon.
Ah, the light gods. I see. Is
So
that
they-
your
so
bread
they
and butter?
They have a god of Merax in there, and the god of sparrows.
I've never heard of this God of Sparrows.
I haven't either. I don't even know why I said that at all. So, you know what? Y'all have do you have a recommendation for a drink that we could have at this here bar?
Depends. Are you wanting to forget things? Or keep your wits about you?
I forget things anyway, so I probably don't want that one.
The one
I
that'll
got an
keep your
open
wits...
tab.
The stuff that would keep your wits about you. Good thing would probably be a nice shot of whiskey. That's what I'd
Nice
recommend.
shot of whiskey to start the day. That's what I've been telling you this entire time.
Great idea. It's a great idea. I like getting it in a cup, getting a shot of whiskey in with my cup of coffee. Great combination. Really perks you up in the morning.
All right, well, y'all have a blessed day now. We're gonna go join our friends over there, okay?
Okay, so while that's been happening, Jebediah Dragon.
Yep.
What's been happening at the bar while they were talking to the table?
At the table.
Guess
Yeah.
we address the barkeep. Just try to get his attention first, and then once we do, we.
Okay. So as you guys walk up to the bar, he'll turn and look at you and be like, "So, what can I get you?"
Lovely.
We'd like some information if you got that.
Information? Got plenty of that.
We're new in town. We're looking for a woman and a tall, bulky man.
Woman, tall, bulky man. Sorry, I haven't seen him.
I'm sure they passed through here. This is one of the first places.
I mean, this place is just a bar, so maybe
Right. Well,
like if they came in late at night, maybe they would have went straight to the inn. If it's a like, can you tell me a bit about them? Maybe they're not the type to frequent bars.
I'm gonna let you take this one, Dragon. I forgot.
One
who
of
this
them,
lady was.
one of them's a paladin, I think.
Yeah, they probably want to swing through the bar.
Do you know where we could possibly get some more information?
Well, if they're actually like staying here, then probably the inn would be a good choice.
Okay, and where would that be?
And that's the point where Game Hound and Jakir will come up.
Okay.
Alright,
So
boys,
they can
what
join.
Hey, you guys getting any drinks up in there?
I heard some whiskey on guaranteed parent, but according to Game Island and some fellers over there, it's good for you in the morning. It's healthy, keeps the doctor away.
So I'm hearing some
Is the
people
doctor.
want some whiskey.
Y'all boys want a shot?
You got his own tab.
I'll pass. You guys can have at it.
How many is that? Was that 2 or 3?
It's 2.
Two.
It is too.
He
Can you
pour-
make mine non-alcoholic?
He stops as he's about to pour the first glass and looks at you and is like, whiskey isn't alcohol.
Can I just get a water, please?
Yeah, sure. He pours the one whiskey for Game Mound, slides it over, and then it's Jakir water.
Wait, do I have to subtract a gold coin now?
Oh, that was
No. He is gonna turn to look at Game Mound and say, that'll be 1 silver, please.
1 silver. Let's see. You know what? I think that table over there yonder. They said they were gonna. They recommended, so I thought that was on them. They got a tab open.
Oh,
Not they said anything.
make me this is both persuade. I'll just say make me a deception check here.
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay. He jots down a little note for himself. So, anything else I can do for everyone?
We're about good here, boys, right?
would the inn be?
Which way is the inn?
The inn. Your friend. I told your friends where the. Wait, was the barkeep the one who mentioned? No, he wasn't the one who mentioned church. So if you head.
Mentioned the inn.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if he was churches or not.
No.
Yeah. So if you go from here, you head out. You go directly away from the gate. There's like this fountain with a person, bunch of water, all that fun stuff in the middle of the thoroughfare open air marketplace thing. And from there, if you turn and look towards the palace, it is the second building on your right.
This one?
Yes,
Or is it this one?
this one.
Alright.
Is it at the left?
Oh, phone call.
Alright.
Okay. Well,
boys.
told you.
Let me just
Yeah,
ask the
that's the left.
barkeep for like the lowdown on the city.
Okay.
Just in general, like give me a breakdown of what the city is about.
Well, you see, we're the Elven Capital, so, this is kind of where all the decisions for the Elven population as a whole are made, by the Queen herself. And she is advised on these matters by a group of some elders who are selected for their various backgrounds.
Interesting. Any dangers to newcomers that we should probably take note of?
Not particularly, or at least none worth mentioning.
I mean, goblins, anything like that. We really try not to die this time around, you know.
We're in a city.
Wait.
We're in a city.
You never
It's
know what's
safe.
lurking behind these alleys.
You never know,
it's
even within the
fairly
city
safe.
walls.
There's not really a lot of creatures that can sneak into this city. and even fewer
this
that can
is
hide in an
the city of
alleyway
elves.
if they do slip in.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, thank you very much, sir. You have a blessed day, okay?
Yes, I believe
You're
it's
welcome.
about time we hightail it out of here, boys.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys are gonna start going on your journey. I'll go ahead and leave the roofs off of buildings because you'll probably be going through those soon.
Should we examine? Let's. Can I
Okay,
roll
so-
perception check on this here? Oh, actually, is this the?
Oh, I accidentally
So
brought you
there's
to
a
the wrong
market
spot.
here.
So,
So there's a
it's an
market?
open air market and thorough place. So there's a lot of people walking around through this area. There's some carts of merchants that are like, some of them are staying still, but most of them are on the move right now.
So, Dragon just rolled his third nat 20 in a row for perception.
I don't think that's a nat 20. I'm pretty sure that's a
Oh.
+1. Or no, he has
Oh,
+2.
I thought
So yeah,
base.
he's been rolling 18 for probably all of his perceptions, which is impressive.
Nice.
Okay, so
God damn it.
as you guys walk into this main thoroughfare area and approach the fountain, let's see. What are you guys looking for? I guess we'll start with the low roller of Jakir.
Well, I'm just looking for anything standing out about the statue, like anything suspicious, maybe unorthodox.
So it does seem to be a religious statue. You can make me a religion check if you want to know more about that part of things, but otherwise it's just a stone statue.
Nice.
Roll it. Go ahead and roll the religion check again, Jakir. Because Jakir would definitely have advantage in this scenario for it.
Oh, you want me to
Oh,
put
so
it?
you roll it with
You don't need to
advantage.
mark the advantage. You don't need to.
Oh, okay.
Rolling the twice is advantage.
Oh.
Still terrible rolls. Okay. You have a suspicion that it is a light pantheon god, or it is has some relation to the light pantheon. You're not entirely sure what its relation is.
We'll check out.
Dragon would have the same view. Also, I think Dragon muted himself again.
No, I'm just not saying anything.
Okay, got it. Had to check. Jebediah,
Yes,
what are
sir.
you looking for?
Honestly, after that 2 in the tavern, probably anything. Just trying to make sure my check sights are back.
Gotcha. So yeah, you're like, this statue looks pretty interesting. It's a pretty nice stone statue surrounded by some fountains and water and stuff. And there's a lot of it's a lot of elves in the area. Not a lot other than elves. And Game Mound and Dragon, what are you guys looking out for?
I'm just, I'm looking out for the police, making sure, no one's tracking me, because I just got free drink, courtesy of them people back there.
Yeah, no, there's
Looking around, seeing who's around the area.
Okay.
I see a bunch of elves, I guess, and just checking if we see, those 2 people. I think that's so.
Okay, and Dragon?
I'm looking around for some shops.
Okay, you're looking around for some shops. What else? Like, what type of shops? Just shops in general?
Armor shops, weapon shops, that kind of thing.
There's like
See if we can
carts,
get
some
right?
upgrades.
Right there.
I'm gonna go ahead and give us a zoomed out view for a moment. Just so I can see the relevant areas. Okay, so as for what Game Mound was looking for, there's not like anyone trailing you or anything like that. No one's coming after you right now. You also really don't see anyone who would match the descriptions you've gotten of specifically the paladin character. You don't see anyone who would be matching that description in this area. As for Dragon looking for shops, there is a shop right over here.
Ah.
Well, I guess I'm heading up towards the shop then.
What about Ian, brother?
Yeah,
I need to
planning
make a
on
bit of a
going to Ian.
detour.
Well, we can
I
split
guess.
up, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, you can also
slicing
split up.
himself in the foot, he doesn't trust his scimitar anymore. Now I've got that problem because I'm so small.
Well, Jakir, or I'm Jakir. Game on. Why don't you go?
Okay, so 3 of the party is going to the inn. Dragon is going to the shop, right?
Well, you know
Alright,
what?
sounds good to me.
I never leave a brother behind, so.
Okay, so
I mean, Jakir, you the little religion boy. Why don't you go up to the church,
See what's up in these neck of the woods.
okay, so
Paladin, isn't he?
Alright.
When he be a big churchy
So
boy,
who's-
probably up there too.
the store's here, inn's here, and where's Jakir going?
Where's the church?
So
it's
the 4 buildings to your right are all churches.
Oh yeah, they are statues.
Pick one and go counterclockwise.
Yeah, pick one. Okay, so we got 3 different splits here. Let's see which order we're gonna do this in. Okay, so we're gonna start in the shop. I'll go ahead and zoom in on this for everyone. There we go. Okay, so Dragon, you walk in to that there shop that you noticed, and behind that table that you're standing in front of is I'd say a middle, he looks about middle-aged and is elven. Middle-aged elven man standing there, making some notes on a piece of parchment.
Hello, sir.
Hello there. How can I help you?
I was looking to see if you had some armor or weapons.
I do indeed sell both armor and weapons.
Would you, by any chance, happen to have studded leather?
Studded leather. He looks around a bit. I don't have any made at the moment, but I can probably make some up for you if that's what you would like.
How long would it take?
Let's see. Let me look, see if I have any orders at the moment of work notes that would delay, or if you needed it quickly. Nothing of urgent need in my book here. Yes, so I could probably get it done for you probably within an hour, probably within an hour I can get it made up for you. I have all the pieces, it's just I'd need to assemble them. And of course, he pulls out, my mind's blanking on the term. It's a tape measure, but it's like made to be flexible, so he can like wrap it around you and stuff.
All right.
To get measurements.
And how much would that be?
Yes. Let me double check. I don't remember.
Let the bartering minigame begin.
I got about $2.
So yeah, that'd be 45 gold pieces.
Would you settle for 40 gold pieces?
40. Depends. Are you planning on selling me your armor?
Yes.
What is your armor again? Can you remind me?
Chainmail.
Chainmail? I'm gonna double check. I know we did some calculations related to this.
How did he get 45, bro? I have 19.
Who said he currently has that much? Okay, so yeah, that. which is what?
Y'all ain't getting on my goat. I'm telling you that right now.
Yo.
If you sell me that armor
Yep.
and throw in 5 gold pieces, I'll do that.
All right. I'll do that. That sounds good to me.
Okay, I will get started on it right away. I do request that you put the money down for it up front, and then when you come back for the actual armor, I'll take your chainmail, you take this armor, and you'll be able to go on your way.
Sounds good. I'll put the 5 gold right here on this desk here.
You put it down, and he swipes it up. Pocket.
And I'll head out towards the church, I guess.
Okay, so you're
thank
gonna...
you. I'll be back in an hour.
Okay, sounds good.
Habibi, I have a question.
Yes.
Does armor you wear determine armor class?
It does affect armor class.
What do I have on right now, bro? 'Cause my armor
You are
class
not
is
armored.
low.
Oh, you just naked.
I
Just
also
naked
don't
maid.
think you
No, they got the
can
fucking
wear
fitness
armor. Or maybe you might be
Protected by
able
the
to...
light of
No,
my
you
axe.
can't wear armor anyway.
I can't wear armor.
Yeah, you're
I
not
wear, like-
proficient in any type of armor, so you can't wear armor.
Well,
Wait, we have to be proficient in armor?
F for a brother.
Yes, you have to have proficiency in armor, in an armor type, to be able to wear armor.
Oh, I guess I have light armor. Wait, so studded leather would it have a better armor class than shit? Sorry, that was just
It's actually weaker, but the chainmail is
Heavier?
reducing my movement speed.
Yeah,
I see.
he's getting slowed back, plus, the stud leather will scale with him.
I have a dexterity build, so leather works better.
Yeah, leather works
With
better
my-
than going the heavy armor.
Mm.
I'm more of a
Yes.
midweight class, I guess you would call it.
this man knows the physics of the game, bro. I'm out here.
Well, it's more so we were talking about during his level up.
Got you.
Ah.
Because
Dang, I
it was
asking the
something
wrong
I
fucking
realized during his level up, that he was a dex build, and so chainmail's probably not the best move, so I mentioned it to put into the back of his mind.
Gotcha. All right. So who's next?
Okay, so I believe Dragon said he's going off to the churches next, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you went straight to that church. Got it.
Yep.
So Jakir is though going into this church.
All right. Here we go.
Alright, is it Jakir's turn?
Okay, so
Yeah, we're gonna go with him since he's gonna go to the churches, and the others
Right.
are going to be doing the main story in a moment.
Alright, sounds good.
I enter through the room. What do I see?
So it's fairly empty in the church you just walked into. Like there's of course the natural landscape of the church of the pews and the altar and the statue. There is a few people. There's like a priest in the area near the altar. But that's really all there is in here. Without a perception check.
All right. I'm gonna go to the priest next to him, and then I'm gonna make a perception. Actually, I'm gonna talk to him first. Well, howdy, brother.
Hello, blessed be.
Sir, what kind of church is this? What are y'all worshiping here? Is it Myrax?
If you wanted Marax, that would be... Trying to remember which one that is. I think that's the one Dragons. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah. If you want Marax, that would be the church towards the gate from us.
I see. Well, regardless
We
of that,
we are worshippers of the god of knowledge, Grandus.
you profess yes. I highly respect your religion and your Your respect for the light, sir. I had a question for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
I was looking for a young lady and a paladin soldier. I was wondering if you had any information on those two individuals. Maybe they came in here and prayed. I don't know if they have a lot to do with knowledge, but
No, not to my knowledge. I believe there was
so they didn't pray here.
there was some mention of one of the priests of Divas. I forget how they say his name, but one of the priests of the god of protection mentioned a warrior who has came in there a couple times to pray in the recent days, who's definitely not from around here.
Which church was that again?
God of protection Divis, or how do they he pulls out a book and starts flipping through it, trying to remember how they pronounce that, the god of protection's name, and he's like, Divas, the god of protection, Divas. Got it. Yeah. Got it. Yep.
Do you know which church is? Do you guys have a church for Divas here?
Yes. That one would be. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that. So I think that is the one directly. Is it the one directly behind us? No. Got one directly behind us, nature. So it's the one next to Marax's.
I see. Before I leave, can I do a perception check to see if he's lying to me?
That would be an insight check.
Oh, I'm doing an insight check. You're right.
He's telling you the truth.
Alright. Well, blessed be your soul, brother. I will see you next time.
Okay, see you.
Delete is. Okay, since I'm gonna pass by Marax anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and.
You're gonna join Dragon inside?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and chill real quick. Stop by the homie's place, you know.
Okay, go on in, and then we'll recenter everyone. Okay, so Dragon has walked in first. Shakir is not too far behind, as far as coming in. This church has a couple elves, like, in the pews at the moment, and then there's also a priestess up near the altar. And it looks like they just recently got done with a sermon.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up right next to Dragon. Yeah. How did the shop go, brother?
Oh, Jakir, it's you. It went pretty well. I got some new armor. It's in the works right now. How did your search go?
Well, that man up there didn't know anything, but he said the Church of Divas might have some information. I just stopped by here to say hello to the fellow Marax worshippers, you know how it is.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I think we should head there next, but we might as well check since we're already here with this here priestess.
Yes?
Yes,
Can I
sounds
help
like
you?
Hi
Sorry.
there. My name is Jakir. I am from the south, and I have been worshiping Marax my entire life, just as you have certainly. I was
Indeed.
wondering-
Blessed be.
Blessed be. I was wondering if you knew of an individual. I was looking for an individual, a human girl, as well as a paladin soldier. Have you seen any of these? Any individuals that fit this description around this part?
A human girl? Yeah, there was a pretty eccentric looking human girl who came in here, I think yesterday. I want to say it was during the sermon and attended.
You said eccentric. Could you give me a little bit more description of what she kind of looked like?
Well, she's very hard to miss. She has purple hair.
Purple hair, you say?
Yes, purple hair. Like I said, very eccentric.
And was she with anybody or was she alone?
She was alone.
Okay. Do you by any
Yeah.
chance know where this person has gone since, or no?
No idea. I'd assume if they're still here, they've probably been to the inn, so you can probably get more information from there, I would imagine.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
Blessed be your day.
Yours as
Be
well.
your day.
As I'm walking out, I look at Dragon. I'm like, I think the Church of Divas might have some more information on the Paladin. He might be, they might be from different religions. It might not be working out too well, but we can
Yeah.
go check that out.
I think so too.
Okay, so I assume you guys head into the Church of Divas.
Divas, okay.
Okay, so you're now. Oh, that's a bit zoomed in. Go ahead and give you the full view. We're going. So you walk in. There is giant, same basic layout as the other churches. The statue's been different in each of the churches. And there's a priest sitting in, I think, probably this pew. He's just sitting there, resting for the moment.
Can I do a perception check real quick?
Go for it. What are you looking for?
Any evil presence?
There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious going on here.
All right, let's go ahead. Blessed be your day, sir.
Blessed be yours as well. How
Sir?
can I help you?
I was wondering, brother, if you saw a. I was looking for a soldier as well as a young girl, a paladin soldier, as well as a a human girl. And I was wondering if you saw them pass by here.
Paladin, yes. He was here last night during a sermon.
Can you tell me a little bit more about this individual?
Well, he's pretty strong, from what I can tell. Definitely a pretty strong-seeming individual. Also very, very bald. And he has some piercings as well.
Dragon, you got anything you want to ask this man?
Do you know where this man would have gone?
If he's still in Nightenhawk, presumably the inn.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We shall be taking our leave.
Okay, so you guys start heading on over to the inn.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and go over what's been happening in the inn. While they've been off doing their stuff, we had Jebediah and Gaymound who had went here to the inn. As they walk in, there's a bunch of seats around the place,
Can you
and
center?
a front desk. And I will center everyone's view on this
Thank you.
now that they're there. Okay.
Is this before they come in, or are we just doing the?
They're not here yet. They're not
Okay.
here yet. But
Dope,
so this
sir.
is as you guys come in. What do you do? There's person behind the front desk
Okay.
Alright,
and a
I'll
few
go through the
people
desk.
in the seats.
I'm gonna roll perception just to kind of check out what's here. I guess.
Okay. Look around. So Jebediah, like, it's
Yeah, bro, you blind as
it's
shit.
it's a front room for an inn. That's really all he's picking up, and there's some people here. Gaymound on 13. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple, like literally a couple, clearly sitting over here. Clearly a couple because they are kissing right now.
Okay.
And then there is also another person sitting over here.
Okay, but
And then
none of
person
those people.
behind the desk.
None of those people. I guess the two people. Is one of them a dude, and is it Does it fit?
So
you
the
know,
couple
are
is
two?
Elven, an Elven couple.
Not it. Okay.
So not it.
Nah, no shit.
And the person sitting over here seems far too old.
Okay. Alrighty then. No problem. Y'all kids get a room. You're in the inn for God's sakes.
They stop kissing for a moment, look over at you. I forget, does Gaymound know Elvish? Is that one of his languages?
I don't think so. Well, I have like languages of the trade.
So
I don't think you know Elvish.
So not-
You do not know Elvish.
Oh, wait a second.
no,
However, Jebediah is going to understand what is said perfectly. Gaymound has no idea because it's in a foreign language to him.
cool.
But Jebediah is going to understand what is said. And they turn and one of the male turns and looks. And I gotta come up with a great insult for this. So give me a second. I forget just how short is Gaymound again?
I'm like 6. I'm 6. I'm 3'6" on a good day.
3'6" on a good day.
Yes,
All right,
Alright,
over
okay.
asleep.
So
I'm 10 pounds soaking wet. Sorry, 30
as
pounds.
you tell them to get a room, the male of the couple looks over at you and goes, "You know what? Pixies may be smaller than you, but I hope they carry you away and drop you off a cliff." And he says this in Elvish. So Gaymound has no idea what was said. Jebediah understands it perfectly.
Yeah. Just kidding.
Is that allowed? Is this allowed? Sorry. Call back to
Man.
the Vine days.
Yeah, there's nothing against public displays of affection, the person behind the counter says.
I'll just give him like a quick version of whatever insult they spat at him, but
So, shorter
add in
than
the fact
pixies, but carried off a cliff by them.
okay. Yeah, they said they hope you die. I don't know if you want to do anything about that, but let's get some info from the tavern keeper first.
We'll grow to
Innkeeper?
a 200
Innkeeper.
years old.
Innkeeper.
Innkeeper.
All right, innkeeper.
Yes.
How's it going? What's up? We got a couple of questions for you.
Alright, so are you seeing like a big man and like a small woman or something, like a big bulky guy, you know, y'all elves pretty skinny, and this guy's huge, so you probably would have known.
Us two should not have
these
handled the
both
main
do.
quest.
I'm sorry, but if we have any clients like that here, we theoretically cannot disclose any
Oh,
of
come on,
that
man, I got some
information.
money riding on this.
And at that moment, let's see. I think it's about here. Go ahead and do this. At that moment, you see a person walk through a door.
Oh shoot, it's getting.
And he
One Punch Man.
definitely is giving you the vibes you were looking for. Whether you want to determine more about him or not, you can make a perception check, but he is giving you the vibes.
The vibes are whoop-de, dude. Let's get this
I'll-
perception on. Dice.
Why do I bother?
So,
Every single time! Why?
Whip.
wow, that's
Sucks.
rough. That's rough.
It's his head. We couldn't see anything. His head was just
Yeah.
fucking
As he
reflective.
walks through and you guys turn to look, let me make sure there wasn't, okay, that's not a nat 1, that's not, okay. So none of you had a nat 1, luckily. But as he walks through, indeed, the light bouncing off of his bald head makes it hard to determine much about him,
Bald.
other than the fact he is giving you the vibes you were looking for.
I think one of us should stop him. You know, just talk with him. Not necessarily stop him, but you know, just have a chat.
Hey, what up, big man? How you doing?
He just left. Okay.
Well, hello there. Pleasure to meet you.
Down here. You're pretty tall down here.
He looks all the way down.
Alright,
Yes.
so I wanna reckon you a paladin feller, are you?
Indeed, I am a paladin. You look quite interesting yourself. Do you
I get
happen
that a
to
lot.
have came from Port Nevermore by chance?
Oh yeah, me and some other guys, we're here. We were sent by the Jarl, you know, that the fishing king or whatever he likes to call himself. And yeah, I hear you're here with his daughter or something. Y'all doing something? He didn't really give us too many details.
So shall we wait here for the rest of your party to get here, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, if you got some, information you want to just, tell me, person
Well,
to
is there
person.
any questions you have that only you want the answer for?
Wait, hold up. As I've noticed that he's not getting attacked, I'm just gonna slowly walk over.
Okay.
I think we were both wondering this. Anyway, it doesn't matter. How you get your head so shiny? It's like buffed up. Like y'all get some kind of
Well,
I mean, I figured you're in this town, so probably some lake god. Is that why it's so radiant, or is it some type of wax? I'm starting to bog too, us rock gnomes, but we kind of dusty, so it doesn't shine that bright. It's pretty good for the goblins can't see you, right? If your head's so shiny. Probably why you've been around so long.
Yeah, so I take a razor, get a very, very close shave of my head, and then every morning I do apply some wax to it in the mornings.
Dang.
Make it
Alright, so
look
that's the
nice
secret.
and beautiful.
Skincare routine. Get
Yep.
you, my man.
It's important. It's important. I'm telling you.
Important. It's important. Skincare #1, guys. All right.
And I think at that point, probably Dragon and Shakira have finished their stuff and have arrived.
So you guys, you know what? We found it. So I'm
Hey,
not
yo,
even gonna
what's
ask you
up,
what you guys found.
So
Yeah,
Well.
this the guy, guys.
this
As
is
I'm
your
walking
party.
towards him, I just see Dragon, and I'm just like, "Hey, dude, look, strong, bald, and piercings. I think that's
It
our
matches the
guy."
description perfectly.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro. But did he mention his head? Look at his head.
Smooth as a baby.
He did say bald.
Do you guys want to try and see if you get blinded by his bald head
Extremely
with perception
Do
checks?
you want us to go up perception?
Yeah, bro. Roll perception.
Roll
I think
for
for
it. Let's
Jakira it
see.
should be religion because
Yeah, so Jakir and
Whether he-
Dragon are fine. They're not blinded by this. They were expecting him to be bald.
What was the
so-
religion check to see if he's a god?
So they did fine. They weren't blinded by him, and this is definitely the man that the one guy was talking about. Bald head, nice piercings. He's also wearing heavy armor like a paladin. He has a pretty sizable shield on one arm, and strapped across his back is a battle axe.
Ooh.
I hope he's on our side.
I mean, you said he fits the description, so I'm hoping so too.
He's our guy.
Okay.
Well,
So this is your party, correct?
Yep.
sure is.
This is our group.
Excellent. He's gonna take a step here, and he's like, I should probably go and let the lady know that you have, and then through the door opens and out walks her. Gonna go ahead and zoom in on this for everyone. This is
That has
the
color.
focus.
And she got purple hair, bro.
Nice.
I was testing out doing some color stuff. Came out decent, so I decided, you know what, we'll keep it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
But yeah, so she walks through as he was mid saying he should go and fetch the lady. And then she walks out and is like, hey, I'm here.
Well, howdy.
I
how are you
assume
doing today?
these are the adventures my father sent?
We
That
sure
would be
are,
quick.
man.
Yeah, ma'am, we are the adventuring people. Yes.
Pleased to meet you. I am May Veneer. And this, she says, gesturing to the paladin, is Captain Henry Goldlock.
Nice to meet you.
Kind of ironic, isn't it?
That his head is made of gold because it's shiny.
Oh, that he has no
I mean,
locks.
gold lock, right? Yeah, no locks. There you go. Jakir got this.
Oh.
I did do
yeah.
some reading in the church. I did do some reading. So.
Didn't know you could do that either.
I-
I guess I'm learning a lot, huh?
Guess he doesn't have no gold on him. I guess that's okay.
Having an offshoot conversation right in front of this.
Well,
She is
Well,
honestly laughing at this.
The
At these
whiskey keeps me
antics.
sharp. Stop laughing at me.
Also, everyone go ahead and make me a perception check.
skill check. Perception 0. Is she human or is she not a human? Oh my gosh, 21. Gosh,
Let's go, brothers. Let's just go.
Checked, man.
It's lit, boys.
Okay, so the one this would have been most relevant to, the higher rolls would have been most relevant to, has no idea about any of this. Okay, that's yep, love to see that. Love to see that. God damn. That's not the rolls I was expecting.
me neither, to be honest. with you.
Very nice.
Okay,
Very
so
nice. Honestly.
Jakir,
Gold lock.
Yes.
she has purple hair and green eyes.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it for Jakir. Let's see. Jebediah, you're the next one on the list. In addition to that, you notice that she is dressed in chainmail, and she has a shield and a warhammer strapped to her back.
Boy. A
Okay,
war
not bad.
hammer.
And then Gaymount is next. Gaymount, you're able to tell that her hair is indeed dyed purple and starting to fade towards the roots. Looks almost like she's naturally either a brown or darker blonde hair color by default, but she dyed it purple.
Interesting. A rebellious person.
And Dragon, you're the one who notices the most. After all, you didn't get a nat 20, but you did get over 20 on your score. So you are able to notice that she seems to have 2 necklaces on. And they're like just barely peeking out. So it's like you're just barely able to tell they're there. But she is wearing 2 amulets, necklaces, things.
It'd be kind of weird to just ask her about it up front, wouldn't it?
Well,
Your
May.
choice.
I mean,
May.
Alright.
So,
Couldn't help but notice you're wearing some necklaces. What would those happen to be?
oh,
Wow, I didn't even see them necklaces. Why you got yourself
yes,
a good
my
eye?
necklace. As you say that, and as she responds, yes, my necklaces, she reaches and go ahead and make me another perception check.
Everybody?
everyone?
Well, he did just call attention to the amulet, so everyone can. Everyone can try and spot this.
Let's go.
As I try and find this one.
Let's go. 20.
Okay, we got some good rolls. So some of you are probably going to notice this. Because I don't think her skill is in here. Okay. So. Yeah. So everyone except Jakir is going to notice this. Jakir is honestly like just so fascinated at seeing someone with purple hair. It's like blowing his mind that he like can't observe anything else except purple hair.
That's actually how I reacted to purple hair the first time.
True to character.
But everyone else notices that she tries to discreetly push one of the two necklaces so that it would be hidden while pulling out the other. And the necklace she pulls out has a symbol of the sun on it. This is my amulet of Merax, she says.
I mean,
Well,
that's really pretty, but that's only half the story, right? What about the other one?
Yeah, what is the other one? Just asking.
Leave a believer of Merax alone. Clearly,
what?
there's only one necklace dragon.
Yeah, clearly there's only one. What? There isn't.
I
another?
definitely saw a second chain on there.
Yeah, and Gaymound and Jebediah, I'm going to need you guys to make me an insight check. Ignore that roll that I just did because that's the wrong thing.
Strength.
That
nice.
is also the wrong thing. I'm clicking all the wrong macros today.
You know, as long use your good rolls on these. It's fine.
Where?
Oh, that was a pretty weak sleight of hand, though, as a thief, I think. Can I roll
Yeah, she's
perception
not
on
very
that, or-
skilled in it, but you guys are making an insight to see if you can determine her lie.
Oh, come on, bro.
Nothing.
Okay, you're both determining her lie. And even Jakir is starting to doubt the lie because it's starting to feel like she might have been lying because that wasn't that one she rolled on her deception.
Oof.
So she's definitely lying about there not being a second necklace. The reason I had you two roll is you guys didn't see the necklace, so you were trusting his word.
I see. Well, it's fine if you want to hide the necklace, but I feel like if we're gonna be in this adventuring group together, probably better to keep it, open in terms of communication. So we just want to know what we're getting ourselves into.
How about we talk about this in my room then, rather than in public, she says.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna move all of you. So you don't need to move. Okay, I have all of you selected. You guys are gonna start walking back through the inn. Go ahead and pull this way. Okay, and we'll say this. Okay, so you guys come into this room here, where it is more private. And she's like, okay, so I may have grown up as a worshipper of Merax. I was an acolyte for him.
Two was an acolyte, actually.
Was?
You should know. We're gonna let the young lady finish her story before anybody else interrupts. All right, Jebediah, please.
And so I was serving Merax at our outdoor temple. And then I came across some books on one of my visits here. And one of those books was a book was a religious text. And while reading that book, because I've oftentimes been out fighting and stuff, there was a section that kind of called to me in that book. And so she pauses and takes a deep breath, unsure if she should be trusting you guys with this information or not, but then continues. It was the section that appealed to me was titled "The God of Bloodshed, Pure Amok."
The god of bloodshed, you say?
Yes, the God of Bloodshed.
Can I do a religion check? Do I
isn't
know
that-
anything about this?
Yes, anyone who wants to know if they know more about that, to see what they know about it, make me a religion check. And I
must
will
be in
say
my notebooks.
Jakir will want to roll twice. Let's
My own classes don't fail me, huh?
Okay, so Dragon,
I'm just built different.
you have no idea who the God of Bloodshed is. You have no idea. Let's see. Next lowest is looks like Jakir. Jakir. Yeah, Jakir, you would know that the God of Bloodshed is one of the Dark Pantheon gods.
Okay.
So he's often not worshipped by
God of light.
by followers of God of Light and other members of the Light Pantheon. He's essentially in opposition. He's commonly considered in opposition to members of the Light Pantheon. Then Jebediah and Gaymound, you both recognize the name. Gaymound, you are well aware of the God of Bloodshed because of your own religious background. You recognize it as a fellow god of your part of the same pantheon as your own god. And it, like, from what she was saying, it adds up that she would probably feel aligned a bit with him because he is very much about battle and fighting and that sort of stuff. So if she was doing a lot of fighting and stuff, it makes sense that there would be some appeal there. Jebediah, you also recognize the God of Bloodshed as a member of the Dark Pantheon, and you realize that he is indeed you come to the same conclusion but a different way about it than Gaymound because of your differing backgrounds, but you come to the same conclusions as it makes sense for her to have, since she does a lot of fighting, ended up turning to the God of Bloodshed.
Why have you taken such a blasphemous turn?
I think it makes sense.
Nobody's
Killing people
asking you,
is,
Little Rock.
Hey, fighting people is not light work. You can get the
Listen,
punt. You get the
I
punt.
have
It's
to-
like a light work. It's not light because God is a God. Okay, no.
I have to agree with the stumbling fool here, but yes, it makes sense.
Stumbling fool, bro. You couldn't see shit like a while ago.
Well,
Listen,
okay.
We all
All
have
right.
our moments in the heat of battle. Clearly, she found her own.
Well,
I'm
apparently
agreeing with
she
you
had.
there, Mal.
Where apparently she had 2 necklaces, and all the brothers saw the 2 necklaces, and I only saw 1 necklace. So maybe I'm the blind one. Mrs. May, can you tell us exactly what happened after you turned to the dark side?
I won't describe it quite like that, but by choosing Tiamat as my god, basically, so I'm a cleric. I draw power from whatever god it is I'm worshiping. And when I changed who I was worshiping, I gained some different abilities related to that I'm able to use. So I have access to, like, I'm granted some different spells that I don't have to prepare every day. I have the ability to, like, do some more attacks in quick succession than some people. And I also have the ability to pretty much guarantee a hit occasionally when I am in a fight.
This all makes sense for someone that battles a lot. I don't see
Exactly.
why you wouldn't.
Well, mate, here's the problem that we're having. Your father, he actually wants you to return back to where did we come from?
Nevermore, dude.
I'm glad somebody remembered what the objective was.
Even though it's
You mess up
slightly
my
wrong.
money.
No, this is not about money. This is about us just trying to get you to where you need to be.
Well, I have
My
to
money.
finish an investigation here first. I'm like super close.
But what is it that you're investigating?
There's a cult.
Cult?
Of course.
Yes, there is a
Cult?
cult here.
Ah, those light churches. I've been telling
It's
myself.
not connected
Light
to them.
churches are above ground, the cults are below ground, like you. So don't even start with me, okay?
I think you described crypts.
Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna let. the
Are they in the
experts-
crypts?
Let me tell you.
Oh
Wait,
I got dark vision, baby.
hey. Hey, do you know anything about the evil sorcerer Narc?
How do you know that name?
I was a wee lad. My parents. My
Going into flashback.
I started looking into the
Stairs.
corner of the room.
Yo, someone hit that Naruto flashback music.
Stares off into the distance. Vietnam choppers in the background.
Yo, he on the swing.
My parents had always taught me to always look forward to Merrick's. And one day, as I was looking forward to Merrick's, going through my 30-second prayer of the night, I realized that they had not come back that day. Later that day, the main priest, came to me and he found me and he basically said that they were killed by some evil sorcerer. His name was Narc. I didn't know what to do, but the temple did take me in, and so I started then forming my connection with Merax, really, and ever since then a lot has happened. I've died, I've met the god of sparrows. There's a lot going through my mind right now, but I know that at the core of my being, I need to get this man Narc. I need to get him back for what he did.
I'm sorry to hear about your parents. He is indeed an evil person, being.
So you know more about him.
I don't know a lot, but some of the letters I've found related to the cult mention him as their leader.
Well, I don't know about the rest of these adventuring individuals, but if we want to, it seems like to me that if we want to complete our task here, we're gonna have to help with this cult business.
Yes.
Which is good because it also helps with my objective, you know. gets everybody the money that they need and things like that. So
Well, it sounds like, and I don't want to speak for Game Mound here, but it sounds like we're doing charity work when we really could just wait.
well, you know what? You still have your parents. I don't. I don't know about those nights. I had to cook breakfast and lunch for myself, or wait for the priest to give them to. Listen, that's not the point. The point is, I need to do this. So, if you all are out, that's fine. But I'm going to be here.
I could never pass up an adventure either. I'm in.
I mean, I don't know if y'all boys ever joined a cult follower or leader, but there's a lot of money in cults, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take a stab at that, and yeah, let's see where this. I'm down. Let's see where it goes.
Excellent. And you? She says, looking at Jebediah.
I think what is the cult about? Honestly, do I know about the sorcerer? Sorry.
What was the question?
Do I know about the sorcerer? Narks?
Make me a history check. Let's see if your parents would have encountered him or encountered mention of him. Oh yeah, you recognize the name Nark. He was in one of your parents' books. He's definitely a pretty evil being. They don't describe him as human in their references to him.
Okay, well, what do you have so far for your investigation? So we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Well, I've figured out where they are hiding. I just need to get the Queen's permission to enter that area. And then we theoretically can go and take them on.
Do you know who's in the cult?
There's a few various elves. None of high stature in society, but yeah. And they're a cult worshipping some god called let me look. She pulls out a notepad and starts flipping through it, trying to see what god it was, because she doesn't entirely remember. And then she finds it and she's like, ah, yes, it's in one of their letters. They mentioned the god of chaos, Schrodingus.
I guess history check to see if that name rings a bell.
Religion.
Oh, dingus.
Can I do a religion check too?
Yes, everyone can make a religion check on that. See if they recognize the name of Schrodingus.
He ain't very religious, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, Jebediah definitely does not remember. Let's see how bad that memory though is in a second here. Let's see. Oh god, that's a nat 1 you rolled for it.
Love it.
Oh god, yeah, so, Jebediah, you think you've actually heard of the god of Schrodingus before? The god of chaos Schrodingus before? You are absolutely certain he resides on the high plane and is part of the Light Pantheon. You're absolutely certain. You have like 0 doubts in your mind that he is a member of the Light Pantheon and resides on the high plane. Meanwhile, everyone else recognizes the name, but it wasn't something that was very heavily discussed in the religious texts. He was briefly mentioned in the part of the religious text about the creation of the world, and supposedly Merax and Arivia encountered him when they were creating the world.
Well, I'm ready to go right now. So, if you want to take us to this here queen, we can get talking. So we can get in there, get this battle in before we get off for tonight. Because I'm trying to get this battle. I don't know, but get this battle in. Let's go ahead and do that.
So, shall we all head to the queen then? She asks.
I guess so.
We
What was
shall.
that? Your voice cut off for me.
Full speed ahead.
I was gonna say let's go to the queen. Let's go to the queen so we can get going basically.
Everyone going to the queen? Everyone in agreement?
I need to grab my armor on the way.
We'll meet you there, Sonny Boy.
Okay, so Dragon's gonna go to get his armor, and everyone else is going to go to the queen. Okay, so Dragon, you can head to the armor. I'm gonna select everyone else and move them to the queen. Or towards where they're going. And then we'll decide which one we encounter first. Okay. So, you guys head off to the palace. Dragon heads off to go get his armor. We're going to armor first.
Yay.
Okay, so you have returned to the blacksmith.
Hey, I'm back.
He is currently over here.
Over where? I don't see. Oh, okay.
Over here. And it's the only one in here as well.
Hey, I'm back. Do you have the armor ready to go?
Welcome back. Just 1 second here. He's finishing putting the chess piece together. And there we go. It is all finished. Okay, I believe you gave me the 5, so if you just give me your armor, I'll hand this over to you, and you'll be good to go.
Take off my armor and hand it to him.
He takes it and gives you the studded leather.
The leather acquired.
I'll
so I need
update
to-
your character with the new AC later, which is 1 less than your current.
Yep. And then I thank him and start heading back towards the,
You're welcome. Have a good adventure. Okay, you
Thank you.
start heading to them.
Oh, is the big blue building the castle?
Yes, the big blue building is indeed. Okay, so the guards stop you as you approach. I'll pull everyone over. You guys, I'll be hiding a layer in a second, but you guys come on. You guys come up. Guards stop you and are like, "What is it you are here for?" He's like, "I need to see the queen. We require access to a certain area in my investigation that I'm doing. And so we need permissions." 1 second. One of the 2 guards goes inside, presumably to talk to someone inside. And during that time that you are waiting there, Dragon arrives.
Hey, did you get that new armor, brother?
Hey, I got my armor.
Looking pretty sleek, but I don't know about tough it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? The other stuff looked a little bit more tough.
It's still fairly durable. It makes it a little bit lighter so I can move around more.
Awesome. Oh yeah, you lost
more
some pounds,
movie.
huh?
I don't know how fast you need to move. I mean, if you move any faster, you could slice through your entire leg this time around.
You're a funny one, huh?
That tends to be my prerogative, yes.
And it is at this moment that
Ooh.
I accidentally tried moving one of the layers. Give me a second. Don't want it moved too far off. Okay, good enough. I think it's slightly off from before, but oh well. Anyway, one of the guard who went inside came back out and was like, "The queen will see you now." And I need to reselect the right layer before I make complete fool of myself. And you guys head on in. Just keep on
You playing
going.
music?
What?
Are you playing music?
I am not.
I was adding that in for dramatic
Make a
effect.
loot for like
Dude, do it. I can hear it, bro. Do it. It's so dope.
Now I'm under pressure. I can't do it.
Bro, do
Damn.
it, bro. Oh my.
And you guys come up to another set of doors. And there's 2 more guards there. And they're like, the queen will see you in a moment. Please wait here until the queen is ready.
I do a perception check of the room.
Go for it.
Let's see what.
Oh. I'm gonna follow suit here.
Let's see what goodies we have in store here. Fuck.
Okay, so
Oof. Yikes. That
See.
rolls all around.
yeah,
Shouldn't even press the button.
let's see. Who noticed the button? Well, let's see here. So, Dragon Gaemon Jebediah. Floor is made of a nice green stone.
Some beautiful grass.
There's a nice rug going through the center, bunch of support pillars. I think that's probably everything. I don't think there's any doors off of it, right? Right. And there's some windows at the front of the building as well. As for Jakir, you notice a little bit more. You notice that there's a couple banners hanging from the tops of some of the pillars that seem to be indicating like some sort of royal family or something of that. They're banners for something of that level.
Well, folks, there are some banners up there if y'all didn't notice.
We have to like roll something to like see if we can figure out what they are.
You want to try to determine what they are?
Is there like a history check?
That'd be a history check. I would say Dragon and Jebediah can roll. Well, if they're using the ones they've been using, it already has the disadvantage roll, so. Okay, let's see. So, history. Excellent.
Here.
So,
Let's go.
let's see
I was an acolyte.
who is all bad with history. Only one of you. Actually, no, only 2 of you. This dragon somehow rolled low on both of his rolls.
Yep. Wait, both? I only. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yours
yeah,
comes
there's that.
pre-packaged with 2 the way you're with the one you're rolling. So yeah, Gaemon and Dragon, you guys have no idea what those banners are about. However, Jakir and Jebediah, you both recognize it. Jebediah recognizes it because he's from one of the cities of the Elven Kingdom. He recognizes it as indeed the symbol of the royal family, the symbol of the Cydil. Jakir also recognizes it as the symbol of the Cydil because they were a major role in pushing back the Demonkin back near the beginning of time, as they helped push the Demonkin back away from where he comes from his hometown. But it was in a time before he was alive.
Well, it looks like we got the flags of the Cydil. And I should pay my respects. The queen when I meet her. Her family is a large reason why the demon
And then
can't run out.
suddenly, a blare of trumpets sounds, and the doors in front of the group open. You guys are ushered in to the throne room. Oh, a bit far forward. There we go.
Immediately get our heads chopped off.
So, you guys have been brought before the Queen of the Elves, who I will now make visible for you guys. Boom. You guys have been brought before the Queen of the Elves. Why,
That was
hello there.
So I hear you got a cult problem.
settled.
That does seem to be the case, to my understanding of things anyway. And then Mavenir is like, yes, I've finally managed to locate their base of operations. They are in the sewers.
Sewers.
Ah, the
So not in
sewers.
the progress note.
Interesting. Interesting. Does make sense though. It does make sense.
Just look at the. I just look at the game out and I'm like, back home for you, Dark One, ain't it?
All right, that's enough of that. I'm a rock gnome, not a turd gnome.
You could
That's
afford.
derogatory.
I'm surprised they have a sewer system.
That's a hate
But-
crime.
Seeing as you know about the cult problem, you mind filling some of us in on the information?
Well, we weren't certain it was a cult. That was found. I assume that was something that May has found out since we last talked. But I originally hired her and her companion, Captain Henry Goldblock, to look into a very mysterious murder that happened. And so I
Wow.
assume that they found out that that murder is somehow connected to a cult that is inside the sewers.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more information about this here murder?
May forgot to mention that to us.
She
We just
may,
all look towards May with a little stink eye. Well, I do. I'm just like,
Yeah, same.
May looks into one of the corner of the room away from into the corner of the room away from where the party is, and just kind of whistles nonchalantly. She kind of
Slowly,
like just
more.
like blowing down under the
There's
thing.
been a murder.
But Queen Seidel's like, yes, it wasn't like too noteworthy, but the reason it was brought to our attention was there was no it was a very strange murder. Like, it seemed like the person was killed inside their room, and then their body was arranged post-death or while dying to like create a weird symbol.
Like,
And there was like no sign of forced entry, no sign of like a fight. The person was like just murdered, and then their body arranged in that symbol.
so I'm guessing May here must have solved the murder, right, May?
Yes,
Or
the
did she at
murder.
least check out the murder scene?
The murder was done by one of the cultists. who I later also found dead.
Oh, so there's 2 murders.
Yes, the cultist was murdered.
Are there
by
any
the
more
other
murders,
cultist.
May?
Anything else you want to let us know about? We're trusting you here.
No, I think that's everything now.
2 murders.
Are you sure that's everything?
I'm
Withholding information.
Queen, you can
pretty
interject
sure.
if you'd like.
Can I do a insight check?
Go for it.
I too will do an inside check just in case. Never mind. I don't even need to do an inside check. This brother hit a 22. Hello.
Trying to find my insight. No.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go ahead. I'm seriously not gonna.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
From what she's not lying. She can't. She doesn't remember anything else of note. Whether there actually was anything else of note and she's just forgetting about it's not something you can tell. But that is indeed.
You said the cultist was murdered by who again?
Was murdered by other cultists.
Other cultists. Okay. Did you see anything on his person?
On the dead cultist or the other dead one?
Yes.
The dead cultist.
On either or.
So, on the first one, I didn't find anything of note. On the second one, the dead cultist, I found a note on him to one of the higher ups in the cult, mentioning the fact that it said something about like he completed the sacrifice, so Narc should be happy. It was something along those lines.
I see. Now, what led you to believe that, that we have a sewage problem?
And why is the entrance of the sewage here, of all places?
Well, we need the queen's permission to enter the sewers.
They're like the queenly poops, I presume.
But
first person in the morning.
I realized that they were in the sewers because there were some peculiar stains on the dead cultist's boots.
I see. Very perceptive.
Yes.
Very,
And so that is how I know they are in the sewers. And the entrance to the sewers, or the only entrance I'm aware of, is here in the palace.
I turn towards the queen and I'm just like, could you go into further detail about what kind of symbol the first body was arranged into?
Now, y'all seem to have, strange happenings in these sewers. Do you guys also have a clown problem by chance?
Clown problem?
He's the clown and he is the problem at the same time. Let me tell you right now, man. Your Highness, I mean to say, do you think it is possible we could just go ahead and go down into the sewers? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. As for your question about what type of symbol the body was arranged in, so his legs were sticking straight down from his body. And then
I mean, that sounds pretty normal.
And his arms were
to the side.
Not exactly. They were like curved, kind of almost. And it was very clearly deliberately curved because there were several clean breaks in the arm bones post-death to allow the arms to be curved in such an unnatural way. And his head was removed from his body, was detached from his body, and then placed over his nether regions.
Wow.
Oh, so it's curved down. Okay, I see.
Can I do a history check?
Whether we've seen
Well-
the symbol before.
Oh, you're trying to determine whether you've seen the symbol before? None of you would have seen it.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Nothing we've come across.
Well, dear Queen, we appreciate your time. We will go ahead and take care of this problem for you. And if we don't, you can go ahead and have the head of this rock gnome right here as compensation.
I didn't agree to no terms. So. I mean, I could sell this guy for money. How much gold you want this guy for?
Who are you pointing at?
pass. I'll pass.
Alright.
She
Alright.
gestures to one of the servants near a wall to step forward. Yes,
Hey, buddy!
this one will guide you to the entrance to the sewers. If you are all ready for that, I assume.
We are
Yes, Your
already
Highness.
Let's go.
level 2, baby.
Okay. So, you guys begin to follow the servant over somewhere this way. Over to through these doors here. I see where you're going. You guys come along here. And then I think
Going
it's
down or are you going just up?
I think it's down here, yeah. That's the one I want. You guys go all the way down
Ladder.
here. There's not a ladder. As you guys approach the wall, the maid is going to open a hidden hatch right in this general area that is designed to blend in with the floor. And
that shirt.
there is a ladder going down.
Sir, that is pretty nifty and everything, but why is your sewer so hard to access?
Because
Queen's
most
poops
people...
are sacred.
No, just most people not need to access the sewers.
I see.
And there are actually a couple other entrances. They're just all locked with a key that only the city guard have.
City guard, you say?
Yes, the city guard.
Interesting. Well, we will see you on the, well, I guess on the same side, because there is only one door, but
Are all these other sewage entrances also in the castle or the?
No, they're hidden in various places throughout the city.
Is there a underground connected system? Is what I'm understanding.
Yes, though there are bars in several of the places underground that prevent travel through all of it. So it's like there's interconnected sections, basically. And
I'm
you at
starting
least
to
have
wonder if
visual
Sounds
through
like
all of
y'all. Just from my experience, I think y'all probably have a security issue with all these keys, but y'all can pick anything nowadays. Anyways, that's not the point. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Guys.
them. Okay, so you guys all are heading in?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for me to move everyone then. So. Here.
Nice. We unlocked the Pokemon music.
Yes. Pokemon music has been obtained.
First enemy we see.
Dun, 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 dun,
You see, it's all the methane down there.
Edit these real quick.
You can't get hit
No
with these
copyright.
videos, right?
What?
With acapellas.
I have no idea. I'd assume not.
It's
parodies.
transformative content, bro. We'll just add something a little bit different to it.
Yeah, we're adding commentary to the.
Okay. There we go. Names should be right. Their stuff should be right.
Do the Witcher background.
Okay, so. You'll be there. I have no
Like
idea
start
what
playing the
order
end
the
music when
party's
we get into
actually going to be in, but
Oh, no, bro.
Oh.
Buffalo too. Buffalo too.
you guys have all entered the sewers. We'll start loading the map.
Hey,
Let's go.
advice, don't die this time.
To the sewers.
Brother, I won't die. I gained the max amount of health I possibly could gain, and I gained an extra ability, which allows me, when activated, discarding
Draw
cards
two
from
cards.
my graveyard.
Just love it, a blue eyes white dragon.
You can go
There you
ahead
go.
and increase my life points by 2,000. But wait, there's more. By playing Silver's Cry, which is a quick action play card.
Okay.
Alright. New Blue Eyes support.
Somebody's trying to
Make us OP, dude.
So, have you all loaded?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Okay.
I have not. It still says 12 out of 13 for me.
Okay.
Are those ladders or poops?
Those
Those
are-
ladders.
Those are ladders to me.
Those are ladders.
Into the poops.
Ladders into the poopy water.
Yep.
13 out of 13.
Nah.
Oh, I'm here.
See,
I'm here.
y'all. This is why we should have
Okay.
got a fishing rod. Y'all don't know if you gotta catch something. Now you're gonna have to go.
What do you
I
want to
got-
catch here? What do you want to catch here?
Mhm.
There's obviously stuff in these sewers.
Needs a fishing
like-
rod. We can just throw him overboard.
Oh my god.
So the area is very dimly lit down here.
Hey yo, Jakir, can you light a fire by any chance?
I
With
sure
these
can-
sewer fumes, you do not want to do that.
Well, most of you are unaffected, but I believe
Dark vision,
Jakir
let's
does
go.
not have dark vision.
Oh, yeah, I have dark vision. I'm good.
Yeah, so most of you guys can see, but May,
60 feet.
Captain
Hey, lit.
Henry, and Jakir cannot see too well.
Yo, that range is pretty good.
But I believe one of them has the light cantrip. Yes, May has the light cantrip, so she will have cast the light cantrip on her weapon to allow some light down here upon seeing it be dark.
Oh, dude, this is really awesome.
Pretty good range, I'd say.
I mean that would make our make us more visible, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Are we trying to go in stealthily, or are we just trying to get in?
The thing is, it's very hard to see for anyone without dark vision.
Sure.
So that's why she went ahead and did it. If someone wants to sneak ahead who has dark vision, you guys can discuss that plan now.
Yoink.
I
I can
do
think
that.
I'll go ahead to check if there's anything trapped.
Hey,
or-
wait, brother, you don't have dark vision, do you?
Yes, I do. What are you
He
talking
does.
about? I'm a rock gnome.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
So
Hey, you
Merrick's
mean
light
you're-
doesn't ring around
you're-
here.
you mean you're used to these types of conditions?
I'm used to living by rocks.
I also have dark vision, so.
All right, you know what? Just get out of here.
So is Game Out and Dragon going ahead to scout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna want to roll stealth checks.
Oh.
I'll lead the
brother.
group slowly.
Already.
Okay,
Everybody line
you'll-
up behind me.
You'll lead. The,
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
are we going
okay.
as a group or are we just both going up? Does it?
Part of going ahead.
So yeah, this was to see
implies
if
the-
people are going ahead. Game
So
Out is
stealth's gonna-
definitely stealth. Dragon is definitely not. Most things are gonna be able to notice Dragon.
it's that new leather like squeak.
So Game Out was able to fade into the shadows. Dragon was not. Do you still continue ahead? Realizing you're not being very quiet and probably told you're not being very quiet by Game Out.
I'll just do a perception check from here. How about that?
Okay, go for it.
Oh my lord.
Oh no.
Let me go ahead and measure 60 feet from you so I know how far that is. Okay, I'm good. I have
That
60
would be like
feet.
all the
Yeah.
way up here.
Yep, I have 60 feet. It's a sewer. There's some nasty water down below. There's a couple ladders ahead of you, and it seems like an intersection ahead.
Intersection ahead.
Yep, I'm gonna
Alright,
I'm
Game
gonna
Out,
recenter
I'm gonna leave it to
view.
you.
All right. I'm gonna check out these. Yeah, I'm gonna check out what's going on. These. Well, let me do a. Can I do a perception check over? I guess these ladders. Trying to see if I can see anything.
Okay, make me a perception check. Go for it.
I don't want any surprises, you know what I mean? Let's go, boys. Perception. Oh my god.
You think the water's only ankle deep for you?
Alright, guess there's nothing over there. Alright, I'm gonna check out the intersection.
So you go to the intersection. Okay.
The rest of us follow.
Yeah.
You can. The rest of the party can move up some of the way. Probably not all the way to the intersection. Probably just to where was determined safe.
Yeah. Seems like so
Go
far
around
it's
there.
good. Nothing really about them ladders, I guess. Water's not too deep.
Also, by the way, Captain Henry is deliberately getting in front of Jakir. Deliberately getting in front of Jakir. Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna check out the
Sir,
intersections.
Sir, do you have a problem?
you're clearly a sorcerer.
You know what? You don't have a problem. You have the right idea, sir. Please lead the way.
What's going on with this here intersection?
Okay, so the intersection goes in 3 directions besides where you came from. In one direction, it dead ends. With a couple ladders in that direction. And the other 2 directions go a fairly far distance. You can kind of, it looks almost like one of them goes to a room, possibly
Is
with
that the
some
one to
people
the-
in it.
Is it the one to the right or the one to the...
So the direction that you are currently suspicious about would be, that I'm talking about, is this direction.
Okay, which one's the dead end?
The dead end is this one.
Okay.
And then straight ahead,
Can I...
you do not see the end of the hallway straight ahead.
Okay, got it. Alrighty. So it seems like of us seems to be a room with possibly some people. I don't know if y'all want to engage, if you want me to sneak up there a little bit more and try to, you know, figure out what's going on. But ahead seems to be clear as far as I can tell.
Since we're here to eliminate the enemy in the first place, might as well go ahead and check out. But why don't you go ahead and sneak up on there and then let us know what you see, huh?
Sounds good to me. What do y'all think?
I'd suggest like maybe getting a little closer. Don't get too close in case something happens. We can't back you up if you get too far ahead.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go up towards this one.
Okay, you're gonna head on upward. I'll go ahead and bring the view up here.
Right, so after real snake or
Your sneak is still fine.
let me see if I can
So you come
get
up
some
here,
perception.
roll me a perception, see what you see, and everyone else can position themselves somewhere a bit behind him, heading upward.
Oh, I was gonna go like with him. Sorry, my mic was muted.
If you're sticking close to him, you'd need to roll stealth to be stealth and go undetected.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You would be able to go with him
Real perception.
without.
He would be
needing-
blind though, wouldn't he?
He has
No.
dark vision because he's half elf.
Look,
roll
the
perception.
one with the
Please roll
light
perception.
has no
Please roll
vision.
perception. Please roll
Yes.
perception.
So
You're right. Sorry.
yeah. Okay, so a nat 20. Love to see it. So
Nice.
in the room ahead of you. In the room ahead of you. Don't go in there.
Not
He's already
yet.
done goofed. He's already done goofed.
Not yet.
Get back to where you
We'll go
were.
right here. We'll go
Well, I
right
ended
there.
up dead.
So in the room ahead of you, you are able to make out some figures. There are 2 people in hooded robes inside that room. There's also a marking in blood on the floor and several bookshelves along the walls. And since it was a nat 20, you are also aware that this water is a very deep water. Something is most likely hiding in there as well.
Oh. Thanks for the background music.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's kind of cutting off for me, but I appreciate the gesture.
Well, that's not cutting off. It's me
So-
taking breaths.
Arrange yourselves.
All right, so relay the
with-
information back to them.
Yep, I would assume you relayed it back. Now arrange yourselves without entering the room.
All right, let's get the beefy boys up front.
Yeah,
So I'm
I'm
guessing
all the
that's
way in the back,
captain.
homie.
So basically determine how you're gonna approach this. Also, theoretically, if someone wanted to try to sneak into the room, they can.
I mean,
Let me
I don't
try
know if that's the
snake.
best idea.
Your game out would be the sneakiest out of all of
I'm
us.
a roll sneaky.
Okay. Give me
Wait.
what you got. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Pretty good. So
Is that
yeah.
enough to get into the room without being noticed, though?
Let me
The room
check and
we're
see what their stats are real quick. And then I will let you know whether he would get in unnoticed or not.
I may have a plan.
Also, a quick
He's
side question.
getting in.
Okay.
He made it in.
Yeah, he can get in and position himself. He has to be somewhere along the walls, as that would be where he'd be able to hide. In the middle, there's no cover. So he can position against one of the walls.
They're dead.
Okay.
Now, where without entering is everyone else gonna be?
So I'm gonna. So it should be the captain, then it should be Dragon.
Yeah. So probably your tankiest people is obviously the captain.
Yep.
Then Dragon is second tankiest.
Yep. And then I'm guessing May, me, and then Jakir. Or
It'd be either you or May as the next tankiest, because she has less HP but a higher armor class than you.
right, but she also is actively going with like the blood person. So I mean, I'd rather have a bloodthirsty individual in front of me rather than behind me.
Right, so Dragon is going to be front as well as the captain.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if we're going by 2 squares rather than a line.
I mean, if you guys want to go on a line, you can as well. It's your choice.
We'll have the 2 tank boys up front, and then May and I will be in the center. That's fine.
So
Do any of you want to hear my plan, though?
Yes.
There's only 2 of them, right?
Ye-
We have multiple people who have bows and arrows.
Yes.
Maybe we can strike before they even notice us.
Wait, but we have to know. What if they're innocents? We don't know. Yeah, we do
They're-
know that they're
they're-
hooded, but what if they're possessed?
They're hooded individuals in a room with a blood cult circle.
I mean, even if they were innocents, You want to go up and talk to them?
Alright, fine. We can.
No, I mean, that was a question towards Jakir as like tribute. Would you like to go and talk to them, make peace?
No,
as
well,
our
sir, I
diplomatic-
have already
I
died
mean-
once in this lifetime. Let me
You
just say this.
detected some chanting. I can't even talk. I'm in the room already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're,
you just-
you're not a part of this conversation.
In the room where it happened. In the room.
Why don't we see what?
you're gonna FaceTime game out.
So what you gonna do? You're You gonna
Um,
approach
I-
battle ready? In case stuff goes wrong?
I say like ready in action as we enter the room.
I think that's a good idea.
That way, if they do attack, we have something to hit back with. I don't think.
So
we
you
should
guys,
go
you
in
guys
there.
are gonna go to. You're gonna approach assuming potentially hostile.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait on game.
So we're gonna put you guys right here.
Yep.
Which is as close as you guys can safely get. And that's where we're
Can you-
going to
can
end
you-
for this episode.
Oh.